The environmental impact of ammonia emissions from pig slurry tanks. Ammonia is a colourless, strong-smelling, corrosive gas. The European Union have regulated ammonia because of eutrophication and over-fertilisation. Over-fertilisation refers to sensitive crops such as tomatoes, cucumbers, conifers and fruit cultures, and it can also lead to soil acidification. The EU have put regulations in place on the amount of ammonia emitted per country. In Europe, pig production accounts for 25% of livestock ammonia emissions. They contribute so significantly to the ammonia emissions that it is very important to concentrate on how pig housing units are constructed in order to reduce these emissions.
Floor types have an influence on ammonia emissions. The two looked at for this video were fully slatted and partially slatted floors. One major finding in studies done in the Netherlands was that ammonia emissions could be reduced by up to 20% by halving the slatted area of a building. Another suggested that up to 0.25 kg of emissions could have been eliminated by partially slatting the floor. The table below shows that the altering of the slatted area changes the source of the ammonia emissions. With a reduced slatted area, the majority of the emissions come from the fouling on the pen floor, whereas increasing the slatted area increases the amount of ammonia being emitted from the pit. What is important to note is the total ammonia emissions in the partially slatted design are lower and therefore more desirable. The diagram below further emphasises this point, that by reducing the emitting area of the pit in the partially slatted design drawn on the left, overall ammonia emissions are reduced. Therefore, in order to reduce the overall ammonia emissions and effect on the environment from a pig building, the slatted area must be kept to a minimum as shown in the diagram.
In a biofilter, media is inoculated with specific microorganisms that work in oxygen in order to transform inorganic compounds or to break down organic compounds. Media used in scrubbers consist of inorganic material or a mixture of compost, wood chips, peat, soil or rock wool. In an acid scrubber, the pH of the recycled water is kept below 4 by the addition of acid, usually sulfuric acid. The gaseous NH3 dissolves in the liquid phase and is captured by the acid-forming soluble NH4+. To help decrease ammonia emissions, we can increase the surface's resistance to NH3 volatilization or by reducing the heating and turbulence at the slurry surface. Both impermeable and permeable biocovers have been suggested for reducing NH3 emissions. It has been found that the rate of monocle nitrogen emission is significantly influenced by the temperature of the slurry top layer. The temperature of the top layer can be brought down with some of the biocovers mentioned.